I'm Chuck Fishbein. As a professional DP and director, I'm faced with unique technical challenges on a daily basis. So when a new tool or process comes along that can actually make my job easier, I'm all about it. When I first saw the Sony HXR-NX30U at NAB 2012, I thought it was just another consumer toy filled with tricks and gimmicks, but not long after, I had a major change of heart. The NX30 is a seriously professional camera with a unique set of features that neatly fit into a very small package. Let's start with the glass. The camera sports an f1.8 Carl Zeiss variosonar 10x zoom lens that extends from 3.8 to 38 millimeters. That's the equivalent of 26 to 260 millimeters on a 35 millimeter camera. That lens, combined with the camera's full 1920 by 1080 capability, produces incredibly sharp imagery at every focal length. The same fast lens allows for outstanding performance when your lighting is less than optimal. Using Sony's unique Exmor-R technology, the NX30 has the ability to shoot in very low light levels with minimal noise. Even under candlelight, the NX30 continues to produce beautiful imagery that will increase the production value of your final results. Housed just above the lens are two small but very efficient daylight balanced LEDs. That, in a pinch, will throw enough light to illuminate your subject at night and also in daylight. It will add just enough fill light to help open up the shadows on a backlit portrait. The NX30 also has night shot for extreme low light imaging. One of the most challenging aspects of using smaller cameras is the operator's lack of control over the camera's functions. Fortunately, with the NX30, this is not the case. The focus, iris, gain, white balance, shutter speed, and metering can all be controlled manually using a small dial near the lens, or by using the camera's on-screen menu. The camera can shoot in two qualities of 1080 60i, 1080 30p, and 24p for a more filmic look, and a spectacular 1080 60p, which when slowed down in post will render remarkably clean slow motion. There are also two settings of 720 60p. From a professional point of view, a very important tool incorporated into the NX30 are zebras that can be set at 70 IRE for skin exposure or 100 IRE for maximum brightness, assuring better control over exposure while keeping your brightness legal for broadcast. Another professional tool is the inclusion of SMPTE timecode and user bits. The NX30 can be preset for record run or free run timecode in drop frame or non-drop frame settings. It will also match the code on existing footage and regenerate the code from that point to avoid duplicating your timecode. The camera boasts an internal memory of 96 gigabytes that will store up to 9 hours of full HD. That's enough for the longest concert. It will also record to economical and easily obtainable SD cards, as well as memory stick flash media cards. The NX30 can record linear PCM audio using its very capable internal microphone, but it also includes a handle mount audio bridge that contains two professional XLR inputs, volume control and attenuators, that allow for full manual control or automatic operation for high-quality professional audio. This also allows use of the included short shotgun microphone, as well as any other pro microphones that might suit your production. You can even add a wireless mic for total freedom of movement. So far, all of this has been pretty good, but the most unique feature of the NX30 is its super steady shot. Instead of using a floating element, Sony floats the entire lens and image assembly, and it works incredibly. This camera has the most steady stabilization system that I've ever used, and because the lens is moving, less of the image is being eaten up by the stabilization process. It is now possible to hold steady, extreme telephoto images without using a tripod, and this feature works as well for stills as it does for video. Finally, the NX30 contains something that came as a bit of a surprise, a projector built right into the camera. Immediately after recording, you can project your images onto any white surface up to 100 inches. Not only is it a decent image, it's fun to use and much easier than having everyone crowd around the camera's monitor. Add to this the fact that the NX30 is also a brilliant 24 megapixel still camera with GPS geotagging, and you have an excellent, well-rounded tool for digital acquisition. In the few months that I've owned the NX30, its unique and professional capabilities have easily returned my investment, and it's quickly become an essential part of my camera kit.